Ooh-wee. Welcome to the Trophy Room pre-show as we get ready for the real show in just about like 5 or 10 minutes or so. We're just waiting for everybody to trickle in and me to finish up these notes because as we were having a nice little talk before show, I forgot to add the questions to the show. So let's get right into it.
Sure. Oh, you hear that? We have more time to guess games. Also, I do want to... not that one. So Ken, it says, to get the thanks roll, the chat goes wild. Kyle Light, thanks for hyping up Dispatch. It was on my list, but it bumped up and don't regret it. Probably my number 2 or 3 of the year.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Can I, before we start with this, Light, I've been getting served TikToks of people taking characters from Dispatch and changing their hairstyles, and I have never been more attracted to these characters even more.
Oh, I'm going to have to look into that.
Someone did like a whole slide of like blonde blazer with different hairstyles, and oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, they're all so beautiful too.
They
so
really are. Oh my god. What are we thinking? Like,
something older, but not super old.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Something with grass and rocks.
That's a good conclusion.
This wouldn't be like I don't know why, but like Zelda or something like that, would it?
We could. I'll put in Skyward Sword because that's like
literally never played a Zelda. I don't know why I would think that.
Why did Ragnarok pop in my head? But this looks older.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a spire of some sort?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's skip one more. That doesn't help. Oh, maybe.
Okay, something with like spacey tech.
But in PC only.
So would that be an MMO?
Yeah.
Okay, so what MMOs are like spacey?
Yeah.
What was the one? Not I have. Oh no! Wait, that's not an MMO. I was thinking StarCraft. That's not an MMO.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So Kenneth says Old Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay, I don't hate it.
It looks too cheery for that, but.
I mean, I could see that being Star Warsy.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, discover new quests in our quest mode?
Woo! Quest mode.
Do we do that?
Start the quest.
Let's start the quest.
Oh.
Guess the grass? Hold on
All right,
second.
I'm in. What are we looking at?
Ooh, guess the map is nice.
Guess the police.
I don't know. Let's
Oh
guess
my
the map.
God. These are going to be hard.
You got me in, all right? You got me in.
Break.
Okay, you were presented with a screenshot. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Guess the map. What? There's nothing for us to see.
Hit refresh.
Oh, it's currently for premium members. Okay.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't ask me to start a quest that's not free. What do I look like?
We do use it all the time. Maybe when I get paid, I'll support him because he does great work.
Croc.
Let's do it. Do you know they added new trophies to the remaster light?
No.
Yeah. Oh, is this Plants vs. Zombies?
That's definitely, yeah, that looks like a tombstone.
Bam.
Nice.
Nice. I heard that remaster was just okay.
For Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't try it. I only ever played that on mobile. Speaking of Guess the Grass.
I know, right? Here we go.
Okay. That looks like longer tufted grass and maybe like a fence in the background. So maybe something like Red Dead or...
Yeah. Definitely more on the higher fidelity side of things, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Red Dead 2 or Red Dead 1? Probably 2, right?
Probably 2, but that doesn't look familiar to 2, but...
Damn. I like the guess, though. 88. Huh. Are we in Texas? Thanks, John. John says, hello, evening. Sending you all lots of love.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Guess the game has more grass than Willie Nelson. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
There you go.
What, 1 or 2? 2?
Probably 2. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Game of the Year nominee. Good for them. Ooh.
I can tell you right now, this is not a game I've played. This wouldn't be like one of those like Tetris effect type of games or something along those lines, would it?
I don't think so, but I don't hate the guess.
Like something with like those interesting backgrounds while you're doing a puzzle of some sort.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's just do Luminous since it's on our brain. Ah, damn.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's way different.
What?
This looks a lot older, so I'm going to say I probably have never even heard of this game.
And at 65% on Metacritic, it's probably a much forgotten game, too.
Is that like a tomb or an altar? Or...
Yeah, I don't know. At first, I thought it was like a chest.
Oh, yeah, duh. Could be that, too.
But
Warning.
GameCube, oh, boy. I didn't have one of these.
Nope, me either.
Action, role-playing, and fighting game. I'm not going to look at the chat, because I feel like if I see actually them fighting, I might get it. No, I'm not going to get it. The hell is this game?
Robot
Wars?
Robo shooty gun.
Oh. There are a lot of Robot Wars. Wow, what did you said? What, robot shooty gun?
If that is actually a game.
G says Soul. Soul. Oh, ooh. I don't think it's Samurai.
No.
Soul Edge, maybe? I don't have a better guess.
That doesn't sound like the vibe of this game, but I have no idea.
I'll trust Genie. Custom Robo.
Look at me saying Robo!
You were so close. So close. I definitely would have preferred it be called Shooty Shooty Robot or whatever you said.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
What did I even say? Robo shooty gun?
Robo Shooty Shooty Gun? Yeah.
Someone make a game!
Huh. Okay, so I'm thinking like this is like lava, like a purple volcano. It looks like we're inside of a vehicle or something, maybe.
Yeah, we're either inside of a vehicle or that's really mean and we're like zoomed in on like a screensaver on a computer.
Yeah, that's a good. You know what? Probably. 84. Oh. Some sort of strategy game, or is this like a Sim City kind of thing?
The markings could be Switch and PC. The heck?
Visual novel and tactical role-playing game? 2025?
Digimon!
What are we looking at?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got nothing.
Wait, Jeannie says wait.
Jeannie says
Jeannie
wait.
might have
I will
something.
wait. So kind of says 100 lines. I've got nothing. Look at these little colorful blobs.
This shall be the final one.
No,
we
Dad.
haven't heard of this game. It doesn't count.
The second to last one.
100-line Last Defense
When we get to
Academy?
the show.
What are the?
You know what? I'm
Why
going
do
to
the
guess it.
colorful blobs have guns?
I'm going to guess it.
Do it.
Oh, there we go. Still at it.
There you go.
Appreciate you. Okay, first try. This is
Okay, last one.
First try,
Last one.
first try.
We got this.
Last one.
Oh, we only have two left, Joe. Can we do
come
the
on,
last
Joe.
two?
Two.
I am but a grateful
Please,
host.
Papa Joe.
Well, okay, kids.
Ooh, 91.
Resident Evil.
Hear me out. Is this the theater in Last of Us Part 2?
I don't think so. It looks too grainy.
Was The Last of Us
Yeah.
Part 2 a 91?
Ooh, that's a good point.
See, I think I'm thinking Resident Evil 2. Because that's
Or
like
is this
PS2.
inside a fancy train car?
It could be in a fancy train car.
What the?
PS1.
People are saying it. People are saying
Okay.
Resident Evil 2.
That looks like someone who's blonde with a green tank toppy booby shirt.
Okay. It
Okay,
is
it's in the
Resident
series.
Evil in the
Oh,
series.
One.
Well, that was one.
Then two.
Really? But we played the
Veronica.
remake.
Yeah, it's the hallway in the first level.
No, she looked blonde.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Never.
Who
never
was that
second-guess
blonde
me.
with the green booby shirt?
You got me. I don't know. Okay. Closing the loop here.
Okay, we're in some sort of building that has landscaping decoration. So either like an office building or a mall.
And is
A
this
bank?
like a segue?
I was thinking a sleeve. Now, Last of Us Part 2.
Nah.
No.
All right.
Joe's like, damn, all right,
Yeah,
fine.
63. Nah.
63. Okay. No.
I'm gonna keep skipping.
Okay. Well, that's not helping.
PS3, PC, and 360.
Could it
Something
be?
with puzzles. Wait, who's that guy? Escape your captors.
Escape Your Captors. 2010. Can we think back to
It's not a-
2010?
I don't think it's like, what was it? The James Bond game. Blood in the Stone or something like that? Obsidian? Wait.
Obsidian? Wait, is this Alpha Protocol?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know
Okay,
anything
there you
about that
go.
game.
I only know that because it was on our shelves at GameStop and no one bought them.
No one.
So many used copies. Yeah, wow.
All right, everybody, let's get into the real show. Could you type down 13 minutes and 7 seconds for me, Kyle?
Where would you like me to put that, sir?
In the private chat. Now do 13:15.
Nope, I'm not there yet.
13:20. Oh, wait, no longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 454 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. And this week, we chat about PlayStation's Black Friday sales. The Game Awards have unveiled their nominees, the flawed nominees. PlayStation is pulling back from PC, ? And so much more. And also, if you're watching on YouTube live, consider hitting the like, share, and subscribe, and even the hype button that I've heard exists. And if you're on Apple and Spotify, please consider dropping us a 5-star review over there as well, because it helps grow the show. Show us that you care. It really means a lot to me. And with all that said, with all that out of the way, this podcast launches each and every Thursday on podcast feeds around the globe and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room. Okay, alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. I know that intro was a little rough this week, but I still landed the plane. #humble brag.
Good look at
How we doing?
Our own Sully Sullenberger over here.
Miracle on the Hudson. Let's go. How terrifying, 1 to 10, you're in that plane.
If you, this is probably not the best time to bring up a horrifying plane story the night before I go on a plane.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, it'd be fine. Like, first answer, that would have been absolutely horrific.
Right?
To be in that plane.
It's my worst fear.
2, thank you for bringing up planes, because I have a bone to pick with whoever is sitting next to me on this JetBlue flight down to Raleigh tomorrow.
Okay.
There are so many seats on the plane. I picked a seat that had nobody next to it. It's only a 2-seater side of the plane. Only 2 seats for that entire section. Why does someone choose to sit right next to me? JetBlue, you're allowed to pick your seat.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting in a fancy seat. I'm sitting in the regular basic seat. Why is someone sitting next to me?
And there's room everywhere.
There's so many room.
It's someone hoping you're a hottie, so they can leave the plane with a hallmark romance.
You know what? I didn't think of that light.
Come on.
Maybe the universe is looking out for you.
It could be. I don't know.
Alongside us, the lightweight herself, Tegan. How you doing, girl?
Good. How are you?
Yeah. I'm all right, man. I've been doing better. Like, how do you deal with, because it's November, it's getting darker, faster. Literally, I got out of work.
I don't know where I thought you were going, but when you said, how do you deal with November?
Like, I feel like we were on the same wavelength there for a brief second. Yeah.
No, none of that. Because I got out of work at 4:00 and it was already getting dark.
Awful. I pick up my daughter from school and it's dark and she's like, "Is it bedtime?" I'm like, "No, but also it feels like it."
Yeah. Oh my good. And then the PSLs are going away next week. Like, life's hard for us.
Thank God.
Excuse me, sir. Like, I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
Kyle Stevenson.
I've been put on hold. Cue the music.
What's your problem with pumpkin spice lattes?
I just don't like pumpkin.
Wait, that's what
anything.
PSL means?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm not a basic bitch, Joe. I just drink my Dr. Pepper, okay?
Yeah. Dang. All right. All right. I wasn't used to this pumpkin spice slander so early in the pod. My word.
I feel like that's known between us. I feel like
Are you a pumpkin spice girly, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Here's what I've learned. I'm getting healthier. Ironically, this was my old big shirt back in the day. Mm-hmm. I had to just throw something on, and it's looking like a carpet on me. Humble brag.
Nice.
And one of the reasons why it is because I'm replacing the milk, like whole milk in lattes, with oat milk. And oat milk has changed my life for the better. It's gosh darn delicious. Sure, oat milk isn't real milk because oat they ain't got no titties, but
they can be milked.
Sure,
squeeze them hard enough.
But this oat juice, my word, it's a game changer, y'all. It enhances literally every flavor of the drink. Like, I'll come back to you in a second. Kyle Stevenson, you broke down there, buddy. You were right.
Because you said the word oat don't have no titties. That is what you just said.
Correctamundo. That's just biology, bud.
No,
all right, now back to you, Light.
They're teats, Joseph.
Yeah,
they're teats.
That's right. So
okay, but I'm pretty sure Cheerios has a pumpkin spice latte Cheerio. You should go get it and report back because Cheerios, I think, are healthy, right?
Yes.
Whole grain.
Heart healthy. That's what it says on the box. It wouldn't lie to us.
They would never lie.
Now, honestly, pumpkin spice anything, I'm in the door day one. Most basic white girl things I'm into. Pumpkin spice lattes, Chapel Roan, Sabrina Carpenter. What else is a basic girly thing?
That's it.
Cashmere.
That's it.
I love it. I love it.
I'm sipping my pumpkin spice teat milk latte
Oh, it's so good.
oat teat milk latte while
Do you-
listening to Sabrina Carpenter in my cashmere sweater, reading my fairy smut.
And his juicy sweatpants across the ass.
100%. I bet that sounds comfortable.
Oh my god, am I back in middle school?
Yeah, do you
No.
not remember that, Joe? Or am I
man.
too old?
Yeah, middle school Joe
Oh.
remembers that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, or pink. I had
Yes.
the crushed
Mhm.
velvet pants that said pink across the butt.
Uh-huh.
And it was
Yeah,
really
big
annoying
same.
because the pants were purple. And I know the brand was pink, but the pants being purple and saying pink, I didn't like, but I had
Yeah.
to wear it because that's what was cool.
Yeah.
Same. I just had to fit in.
And I had to get the pair that was on sale because that's all that we could afford because my family was not made of money.
We shopped at DXL at a young age.
Joe,
Cassie,
how would you how do you feel about re-saying they make a pumpkin spice spam too? Would that be your jam? No?
that's a cutoff.
They have
There's-
spam cooking contests in Hawaii, and apparently they make some really good food.
No, too white
Chefs
for
from
me,
around the world.
unfortunately.
You just said you're a basic white bitch. What?
Yeah.
But
what?
even I have my limits. And spam is honestly every time I hear spam, I hear like the little banjo like.
No, I've never had spam either.
No. Mm-mm.
I feel like you don't know where spam is actually popular. I feel like
I want to know. I don't know.
I feel like
Hawaii.
it's very big in Hawaii. Yeah.
It's huge in Hawaii.
Far away from banjos.
Well, no, they got little guitars over there. Starter question from Papa Taz. Before I get to my question, they write, I just want to give a shout out to our wonderful Discord. It's nice to have a place where we can discuss video games in a positive way. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. Try talking about how excited I am for Ghost of Yote's Erika Ishii was nominated for Best Performance, and the trolls came out of their dungeons to cause problems on social media. Now, time for my question. How do you deal with trolls as content creators? Do you fight back? Make jokes back? Or just ignore them? Can I take this one? Can I take this ball? We were talking a little bit about this before the show, and usually a good old-fashioned ignore works, but it's also, it's kind of just them yelling in the mirror to themselves. Because, like, each one of us, when we put on, like, the webcam, it's kind of like, you know, not a lot of people can do this or have the courage or the gumption to, you know, stare in the camera and just talk, let alone for us, thousands of folks over on Apple and Spotify and all that jazz. And so, you know, when I hear people like talk their ish, it's like, yeah, you hate us because you ain't us. You can't do this. You have your own insecurities and you're letting them out into the world. You just put my face over them. So half the time I just make fun of them and then I'm good. And I hit mute and then that's it. And then I move along with my day. Light, what about you?
I like to have fun with the trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls, it depends on the troll, I suppose. But for the most part, trolls bring me, maybe I'm a masochist, a sick sense of enjoyment. Because I love knowing that just my existence makes them squirm so much that they have to say something. It really does bring me joy. So in my streams, again, depending on the troll, you know, there's levels. There's troll levels, right? I love being feisty back, but I also love like playing dumb. Like one person tried to come in and troll and be a troll about my hair. And I was like, wait, this isn't my natural hair. And I like just go into it and it makes them so mad that I'm just like playing dumb and like going with it. And then one troll, I was like, listen, no. If you want to troll me, you have to pay me $100. It's the troll tax. And this dude literally did in stream.
God bless.
Gifted me $100 just so he could make fun of me. And I was like, listen, go for it. That's fine. But it depends. Sometimes they have to actually be put in their place because what they're saying is completely inappropriate. Sometimes you just know, like you said, like these people are, the call is from coming, like I said, when we were talking earlier, the call is coming from inside the house. They are projecting their insecurities on you. They are jealous because they want to have a seat in the public eye that they don't have. And they would never be caught dead putting themselves into that public sphere because they want it, but they're too afraid to do it because they know that what they are saying to you is how they actually are. So you just gotta roll with it and have fun with them. And obviously, sometimes they actually need to be called out and put in their place in a serious way because it's not appropriate. But a lot of trolls are just, also I taught high school. So it's like,
Yeah.
you can't say anything to me I haven't already heard.
Yeah.
I taught high schoolers. Like, come on.
And truthfully, most of the trolls are high schoolers. So if you're dealing with a troll, just talk about how you're their mom. And I think that should be good enough, you know? Say, hey, at least I could drive a car and I'm banging your mom. Oh, no, I still can drive. Kyle Stevenson.
Uh-huh.
What's up, bud?
Hey.
You're going through about this. How do you deal with it?
Try my best to ignore it. This is the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
Won't get into it, but like the unwashed have set their eyes on 61ND.
Your boy.
Yeah, we tried ignoring it. We tried to do things the right way. It's still happening, unfortunately. So every once in a while, I like to poke the bear when it comes time to. But aside from that, I will bring up my favorite attempt at a troll recently.
Please.
I was like, you guys know me, and everyone in chat knows me. I try to be as positive as possible and make sure people know how much I love them and I appreciate them. I said that on post on Blue Sky or something like that. Like I said, love y'all, or like take this as a hug from me or whatever. And this troll replied to that post, goes, "Really? You love me? You don't even know me." I was like, and I replied back, "I don't think that's the dunk you think it is."
It's actually really sad.
It really is. So
you.
like, I have my moments. But yeah, it just really makes me sad that this is what these people choose to do with their energy.
Yeah.
When there's so many other important things. Imagine if they were good people. Imagine all the change that they could make happen.
But alas, we're here.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm sorry that none of my burner accounts got to you, but listen, we got a show. We got a show for y'all tonight. Let's get right into it. Before we do, it's time for our Patreon pitch. Of course, like we say each and every week, the reason why we look so good, sound so great is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. So if you ever got you through a long car ride, a tough day at work, or you're just in the Starbucks, parking lot or drive through and you're waiting for your PSL, and you're like, yeah, this is some sick tunes right here. Please consider dropping us $1 over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Really does help us out. All right. That said, I want to thank our newest members, Quack Nicholson at the bronze tier. I think he's at the silver tier now. Gregory Holmes at the platinum tier. Laura Liston at the bronze tier. Paul Stanwyck at the silver tier. Brian Somnia at the gold tier. And Nicholas Sheehan at the bronze tier. There was also a new member, and I can't find them in my logs. Please, if you're not on this list, let me know. I'll get you on this list. Couldn't find it in my emails. I don't know why. I don't know where it went. Anyway, that said, our premium producers, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. And of course, K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen. Platinum members, JC, Jedi Master Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silk Cannon, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes. Our gold members, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hyde Indoors, Katie. Hope you had a good birthday. Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Angisaur, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan, XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold, ED, Tino Sixspeed, N. Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Meldener, oh goodness, Samuel Nestling. You guys are defeating me this week. This is a lot of people on this list. Maxima Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowling Wolf, Manix Vizia, Battered Haddock, Arlie Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and the Lord Commander Suddy, which, yes, he was in my backpack this week. In Arc Raiders, so much so. Sometimes he got a little heavy, not gonna lie, but we made it through, we extracted. That said, Kyle Stevenson. What about our YouTube members?
Shout out to the Kush Completionist, Just the Guy, Nisa Hauer, Freight Conductor, Strubles Bits, and Tommy. Become a YouTube member, get a trophy next to your name in chat, become green in chat, and help support us while we do what we love to do and talk PlayStation each and every week.
And hey, if you want to throw super chats our way in the live chat, those would be great appreciated. And $100, you get to call me fat. Let's go. I'm about to make money off some negativity. I'll read the meanest comment you got. $100. Let's go. Don't even be anonymous about it. Just try to break me, you know? Chances
Joe,
are you can't.
I think Kyle saw it, but I had just said in chat, my responses to trolls now, I'm going to be taking directly from Thought Squad, who is the artist who did a couple songs in Dispatch, and I'm playing her songs on repeat right now. But there's 2 quotes from one song that I absolutely love. But hating on me, bitch, you can't even read. Like, please. Or my ultimate favorite, it take a hoe to birth a hoe, your mama hoe, and you a bitch.
Yeah.
God bless.
I love her so much.
Well, that said, gang, it's time to square up these hoes. The news.
First bit of hoe that needs to be squared up is, Joe, where's the list?
Good question.
You promised the list.
Yeah.
And where's it at? There's been a few weeks where I forgot to bring it up.
Yep.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when Lumines released, you were going to release the list. So what happened?
So I thought that was going to be Friday, and I thought I was going to be able to stream that day, so I can do it.
Sure.
But it was on a Tuesday, and I was at work, and I was too tired when I got home. And then, truthfully, when you forgot, I forgot. So I just forgot to do it.
Here's the thing. He's going to agree to redact the list, and just like Jonathan says, but it's going to be heavily redacted. It's going to be released, but heavily redacted.
I don't know about that. So,
as Jonathan Kelly in chat says, Joe's pulling a White House right here.
Whoa. Nothing to see here, folks. I don't even know who that is. I'll do it right now or wait for it. I know in January we want to get together do a charity stream of sorts. I know we're trying to iron out all the details as to, like, is it a St. Jude's thing? Is it something, different? No, I don't want to, whatever. But I was thinking that could be a fun, hey, if we are at this tier, I unredact the list.
No. You've already agreed to do it.
Promised to do it.
This is for actual good. Think about the benefits I can do by releasing this list for
we could
the
do
sick
different
kids.
things for good.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
After the show, just remind me. I really thought that was a good idea. Like, genuinely, I'm like, why do that? If I could raise, let's just say it's like the goal is like $500, I'll unrelease I'll release the list.
That would have been a good goal, but you already said you would do it.
Yeah, but takesy backsy. I've seen it done more times than I could count.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You're a regifter, aren't you, Joe? You're also a regifter, aren't you?
And Scout's honor. I'm looking at fingers crossed. I think that makes sense.
I think you'll piss off the people, and then they'll donate no money because they'll say I was supposed to have already had this list.
Yep.
It's more like put your money where your mouth is. I'll release this list for good. It's not like we're making any whatever. This is sort of like St. Jude's.
No, this is you just tattoo yourself for good. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Worked wonderfully.
Yeah. I don't want to do that though.
How about for $500 you get the list tattooed on you? How about that?
Ooh.
I'll get a platinum, I'll, whatever. I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could do tattoo, but I could release the list.
Tommy says list being milked more than GTA 5.
Exactly. Let's milk this for all it's got.
Oh,
just like those oats, baby. Milk those oats.
Right. All right.
Shout out to Nisa, who re-upped her membership on YouTube. Maybe if you were going to do that, help Ains with Extra Life.
I mean, he's old. He doesn't know how technology works. That could be a thing. I'm just thinking it's actually better if I do it that way, because then I feel good about it. It's nice. All right, I'll get to it. All right, everybody, let's do it. Let's square up this news.
I'll feel good about it, he says.
Yeah,
but like,
good about it.
It's just a list of your
I'm
trophies,
so excited
man.
to see what's on. The thing is, this list is going to be so anticlimactic, and I'm going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
I want to put something juicy on there, and it's just going to be like, oh, Arc Raiders.
She's gonna have those adult free like puzzle games that are on
Call
PlayStation.
of Duty this, Call of Duty that, Call of
Nope.
Duty this, Call of
Nope.
Duty that.
It's literally just all the games I've talked about on the show. It's literally nothing special about it.
As Jonathan Kelly says, you're literally doing DLC for something that you already have.
How about this? How about this?
This is the Skyrim. This is the Skyrim of trophy lists.
Yes.
How many times are you going to re-release it? How many versions?
I think I'll release it for my close friends, and then I'll release it for everybody. For charity. I think it's good.
Let's get over to the PS blog, shall we? Some Black Friday deals were highlighted on the PS blog. $100 off the PS5 consoles, PSVR 2 for Black Friday. Black Friday 2025 deals directly from PlayStation and participating retailers. This year, save on hardware and accessories, including PS5 console offerings, PlayStation VR 2, PlayStation Portal, DualSense controllers, and more. You can find these offers on PlayStation Direct, where available, as well as participating local retailers. Deals on PS5 consoles include the PS5 Digital Edition, 825 gigabytes. Fortnite Flowering Chaos Bundle will be available at a recommended retail price of $400 US. And the PS5 1 terabyte console, Fortnite Flowering Chaos Bundle, will be available at a recommended retail price of $450 US. That bundle offers exclusive in-game content for PlayStation exclusive in-game content for Fortnite and 1,000 V-Bucks. In select regions, players can also have $100 USD on PS5 consoles. What? Oh, can also save. I thought it said can also have $100. Like, whoa. Can also save $100 on PS5 consoles. The disc drive version and digital version. Gamers looking for the most visually impressive PS5 gaming experience can also save $100 on the PS5 Pro. There will also be offers on PS5 accessories and games, including $100 off VR2, $20 off the PlayStation Portal, $20 off the Pulse Elite wireless headset, $30 off the Pulse Explore wireless earbuds, $30 off DualSense Edge wireless controller, $20 off a DualSense controller, and $20 off the Access controller. Various discount on PS5 games such as Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Lost Soul Aside, Astrobot, and God of War Ragnarok. Join or upgrade PlayStation Plus membership with these special offers. Players in participating countries who join PS Plus during the Black Friday promotion can save up to 33% on a 12-month membership. Current PS Plus members can save 33% on the remainder of their membership when upgrading to either of the two tiers. You can also head over to PlayStation Gear to save 60% off site-wide on all merchandise, including apparel, drinkware, and more from fan favorites like Astrobot, Last of Us Part 2, and God of War Ragnarok. And you can also check out offers on hundreds of PS5 and PS4 digital games with savings up to 75% on the PS Store. Visit the store when the promotion begins on November 21st. That is this Friday, if you're listening to it today in your car. That's it. That's all I got. A lot of deals. You're muted, Joe.
Kyle Stevenson, those are a lot of deals. Is it crazy? I'll bring this over to you. How crazy is it? We're 5 years in, and they're like, we're taking $100 off the PS5. And you're like, wow, that's huge. What a steal. What a deal. It's literally the launch price of the PlayStation.
Exactly.
I was just wondering, like, what are the percentages off of this? Because I don't math, right? I'm a dumb blonde. I don't do math. I don't know why I had like a weird country accent when I said that. Don't ask. That was not, if you're from the South, that was not indicative of what I think your intelligence level is.
What that pretty girl say on the internet?
Anyways, I just remember back in my day when
I don't think her hair's really blonde.
when it was Black Friday, the deals were so freaking good. People were stampeding each other, right? And now it's like, oh, you can have $100 off, and it's the price that it was when we launched it. Oh, you can have $20 off. That's like a 5% coupon. Like, what are these deals? It's not a Black Friday deal. What are we doing?
Not in the slightest. Like $20 off a Portal.
Is that Joe frozen or is that me frozen?
That's you frozen. You're frozen,
frozen?
Calcium.
Oh, I can't see or hear Joe at all.
Oh,
That's
I
a
see and hear you, Joe.
That's right. Well, tell Kyle that I'm talking right now.
Kyle, Joe says he's talking right now.
I got nothing.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be a fun show. Because I know like Cloudflare or whatever it's called, like the service went down.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is nutty. Tell him to log out and log back in.
Joe says, I'm playing telephone. Joe says log out and log back in.
Oh, there he is. Now he's back.
Oh, okay.
There you are. Now you're back.
Yeah, I know like half the internet went down the other day, so maybe that's a
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like all this just kind of sounds like standard where here's $20 off a controller like they usually do. Nothing too crazy. But Kyle Stevenson, what do you feel about these sales? Am I wrong here? Are you excited about $20 off an Access controller?
No, I am not.
Are you planning on picking anything up this Black Friday?
The one thing that I am thinking about, just because it is closing and we'll give it another go, is the PlayStation Gear store, because that is closing at the end of the year. Everything will be gone, and there's a ton of cool things on here that I've always wanted for like $5. Like here, I'll share this one. Joe, you might like this T-shirt.
Okay. Let me see it.
This is $5 on the PlayStation Gear store. Helldivers Liberty T-shirt.
I like that.
There's a bunch of like other, like, here's just $5 and under, like Uncharted collectible pins, a water bottle from God of War, a beanie from Horizon Call of the Mountain. Like there's some cool stuff on here, and
Yeah.
it's final sale, right? So like if you buy it, you can't return it because the store is literally shutting down.
Yeah.
So I would, if anything, I might look through there and see if I'll buy something for myself. But
so I'm actually gonna go on Best Buy right now because there's a game that we're gonna be talking about later that is on sale for I think $30, and that's Mafia: The Old Country. So I think I'm gonna jump on that. That's
Ooh, there is some nice clothing right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good quality stuff. It's also though like usually not big boy like.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. I would buy the collectibles or like other things.
I have the well, it's not the Aloy one, but they did a set of ornaments 2 years ago where it's like it was a set of 5 and it was just like a caricature head of like their main staple games. And they're
Nice.
they're just resin, but they're really good quality.
And now I said dang it a second ago because it looks like that was an error on Best Buy and they fixed it. It's only $10 off. Dang cheapskates. But hey, listen, I can't wait to check it out on Friday, see anything like worthwhile is on sale. Maybe
I'll tell you, as much as like I feel like my PlayStation is on its way out, whatever, I've come to the really sad realization that I was watching a Good Mythical Morning show this week. My beautiful OLED TV has some burn in, and it's real bad, right dead set in the middle, and it's only covers the yellow color spectrum. So like it was a Good Mythical Morning episode, and they were like cooking an egg or something, and the whole egg looked green.
No.
And then when it moved away, the egg was perfect color. It's like, oh no.
How long do we have the TV for?
I've had it for like 5 years. So that's
not long enough.
It's lived a good life, but not long enough.
Talk to LG about it. Talk to LG.
Oh, it's way out of the warranty.
Can you do that pixel refresh thing?
I've done it.
Helps?
It hasn't yet.
Just talk to Larry and Greg.
Sure.
Guys, they make good TVs.
Sure.
You know? All right. Listen, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the thing everybody on social media was yelling about the other day. Let's talk about...
What? People never yell on social media. What are you talking about?
It's lovely over there.
Let's talk about Call on Duty Black Ops 7. Take it away, Kyle Stevenson.
What did I start? It wasn't my fault. It was the Hawaiians playing the banjos, okay? They put the sounds in my head.
Sammy Barker over Push Square writes, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 UK sales plummet 61% compared to Black Ops 6. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was always going to sell well enough to top the UK's physical games chart at launch, but it seems it might not be performing quite to the degree you might expect. While the game is currently number one, it's actually had a smaller launch sales period than its closest competition, Battlefield 6. That's according to the game business's Chris String, citing data from GFK, which tracks UK game sales. Christopher Dring says that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 had a smaller UK retail launch physical sales than Battlefield 6. Perhaps more damning, Black Ops 7's physical launch sales are significantly lower than last year's Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Dring says it's down 61%. Now, physical sales are generally trending down as adoption of digital games grows, but the difference between 2024 and 2025 isn't likely to be particularly big, meaning that 61% downturn can't be hand-waved away by digital. Steam's concurrent user count for the game has also been underwhelming. Those keeping track say the game reached a peak of around 86,000 players, while Black Ops 6 peaked at over 300,000. It's worth noting that SteamDB's page for Black Ops 7 now has a conspicuous lack of the usual charts people use to view player counts, suggesting perhaps that Activision has somehow removed the data. Also interesting is this post from the official Call of Duty account. These posts typically hype up early sales numbers or player counts, or any remarkable achievements and milestones. All of those things are missing. When taken together, all these data points suggest Black Ops 7 hasn't seen the success we usually associate with Call of Duty. It's difficult to say whether the iffy campaign, use of AI art, or something else is to blame, but it appears the game is underperforming. And here's the latest UK top 10 in full, physical sales only. So Call of Duty Black Ops 7 at number 1, EA Sports FC 26 at 2, Mario Kart World at 3, Pokemon Legends Z to A at 4, Battlefield 6, Donkey Kong Bananza at number 6, Ghosts of Yotei at number 7, Minecraft for Switch at number 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is wild, at 9, and Hogwarts Legacy at number 10.
Ooh-wee. This is actually, okay, so all sides are kind of pointing south for Call of Duty this year. Looks like this one's the lower one. It seems like, for me, as the Call of Duty stan in the room, it seems like Call of Duty has an on year and an off year. It's like hills and valleys, peaks and valleys, you know?
Well, the same thing used to happen when Assassin's Creed was releasing annually. It'd be a
Right.
good one, a bad one, a good one, a bad one. Like, stop releasing annually.
Yeah. I think, like, truthfully, too, it's like, stop releasing, like, Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. They tried to do it with Call of Duty, what was it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which was, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty's been. Like, the remake of whatever. And then Modern Warfare 3, which it was terrible. Genuinely awful. And now it's like Black Ops 6, positively received. And then Black Ops 7, I feel like never had the wind behind its sails. Like, all from the rip, nobody wanted this. It seemed like the reaction online. I remember when it was the last thing shown at the Xbox showcase was like, I thought this was gonna be something cool.
I thought it was Control 2 or like something cool.
Like,
not saying Black Ops
isn't
isn't cool for people who are fan, blah blah blah, but like,
But it's not like surprising. We get one every year, so it's like, okay, we knew we were gonna get that. Why is that the one more thing? You know?
I'm more surprised, like you just mentioned, Joe, and like they didn't go do a different Call of Duty the year after. Why is it Black Ops entries back to back? Why is it like a different Call of Duty? I feel like COD is at its best for me personally, from the outside looking in, when the next iteration is so far different from the one that was just out.
Yeah.
And this just feels like one and the same. And from what I've seen on social media, that the single player campaign can't be paused. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
It's in. So listen, transparency. They sent us a code. I have not played it yet. I will give you my impressions next week. Okay. Not to say that I've been busy or anything, because I've just been playing Arc Raiders. We'll talk about that. Oh, what you've been playing. You guys get to guess a game. Think about it right now. Just sit on it. Just table it. How many hours have I played currently of Arc Raiders? Think about it. Last week I was 30 hours. This week, where am I? All right. That said, yeah, I just think Black Ops, like, I think one of the things, and like maybe you can expand on this, is like that probably didn't help it was how goofy it kind of looked, and how like there's been such a call from the community of like, can we get back to Army Guy shooting game and not like Beavis and Butthead and Adventure Time or whatever is in here, and it takes away from the serious or the tone of what Call of Duty is, and it just it's like it's like when an old person says 6-7, it's like you're just doing this because the youth is doing this with Fortnite. No, Kyle, hands down.
I have 4 kids in this house that quote it nonstop. I can't not do the hand motion.
No. You're gonna be the example. No, but yeah. Do you think that also had like something to play where it's like, man, Call of Duty, you're not. I don't even know what you look like anymore. That type of thing.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of different factors that go into it for sure. I think they just kind of kept stepping on rakes and making bad decisions. And all of those, it's like this person's like, okay, I don't really like this decision, so I'm out. And then this person's like, well, I'm okay with that one, but I don't like this decision, so I'm out. And like there was just too many bad decisions in there to have it, I don't know, to have it work as well. But I do think they have gotten more to the like you said, the weird side, for lack of a better term. And we have other games to play that are shooter games on the weird side.
Sure.
Like the sci-fi, the not quite modern day Earth. And I don't think that's why people play Call of Duty. I think when I was playing Call of Duty and I was like doing World at War and those ones or whatever, I liked that they were still like pseudo realistic, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we got a little crazy with that serum, that toxin that was in the air that was making you hallucinate and things like that, but still it was still pretty grounded. And now we've gotten away from that, and I don't know if that's why people play Call of Duty for that. If they want that feel, they're going to play something else. They're not going to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think you kind of hit it on the head there. And I think like the TikTokification of like the 10-second clip that defines what your game is or just defines what anything is did not help this game either. When you see like a big giant, I think Michael Rooker, and we're all shooting at him, it's like, that's not, and like the giant machetes, and I'm like, that's not Call of Duty. What is this?
Like zombie mode, sure, but like the
Sure.
whole game, I don't know.
Right. And I feel like Black Ops 6 did such a good job of implementing those ideas, like zombies, like the horror-ish, like control vibes. Like last year's Call of Duty's campaign, legitimately a great time. And I don't know, again, I'm very curious to see when I play over the weekend, what if those moments truly define that experience for me, or if it is like an overreaction and it is just it's a decent time, you know. That said, Cowboy Danger D writes in, just like you can too over on the Trophy Room Discord server, link in the description below. Go join the community, go be part of the fam. And we ask you questions each and every Wednesday morning. You guys deliver each and every week, like Cowboy did this week with. So I knew this year was going to be the so-called down year for Call of Duty, but it's really embarrassing to go from the amazing full package of Black Ops 6 last year to whatever the hell 7 is. Also, how are you going to charge the gamer all that money for a game and then fill it with AI that nobody created or worked on? Who are y'all paying? Whatever AI program you used. So now, have you guys seen this? Have you heard about this? It looks like the calling cards in Call of Duty, the artwork is like Studio Ghibli AI like artwork. No humans made it. It's just them, improving the workflow and all that jazz. Kyle Stevenson.
I did not, but it just makes me sad.
Yeah.
I
don't think that helps. But Lightweight, what do you think?
Why? Like, I just don't. Excuse me, as a frog in my throat. I just don't understand why. you have so many talented people on your team. What the fuck are we doing?
Not even
Right.
just on the team, right? Like, think about all the people that have been laid off this year from other gaming companies. You can't. I mean, I know why they don't want to pay anybody, but like, there's so much talent out there that this whole thing could have been gone different. Yeah, it's awful.
So I want to go back to the gamesindustry.biz podcast, which y'all should definitely listen to. It's homework, where he talks with the Helldivers CEO about.
Don't give two teachers here homework.
Don't
Do that.
Where they talk
We
about.
assign the homework, Joseph.
All right, fair enough. Suggestion, you totally up to you. But like where they talk about the use of AI in games and where it could be useful and where it is definitely hurts. And you can see where it definitely hurts a game like Call of Duty when you could definitely take someone on your incredible art team and go, hey, could you make 7 art cards for, these, prestiges? And instead you just go, hey, Grok, could you make me Studio Ghibli shitty little AI cards? It's kind of like insulting to the player. It makes it look cheap. And it makes it look like a placeholder thing. And also, it doesn't look like Call of Duty at all. Whereas, like, you take something like Arc Raiders, where they implement AI in the ping system, right, where we talked about last week of like, hey, I found a water bottle in this locker in the hydroponic station. And that helps that team create voice lines so that they don't have to keep going back to that well, right? That's more useful than whatever the hell Call of Duty is kind of implemented here. And I think that's the big difference, is that there are, not to say creative uses. I actually think this is one of those instances. I think Ad Hoc this week came out and said, AI is, in production is what not creative people think are being creative or something along those lines. And I think that's what's happened with Call of Duty, where it's like, this is AI for AI's sake, for, whatever bottom line Microsoft Gaming has to hit, and not so much because it's going to actually improve player experience and more so the dev workflow experience. It's just there to take a job away from someone, and that sucks. Blue Wave writes, does the success of Arc Raiders and Battlefield force Call of Duty into producing better games? Does Call of Duty as a franchise ever end, especially if they keep going down the same path? Are there enough people that will continue to buy their games regardless of quality of the game for decades to come? This also, they were quoted, I think, during Battlefield 6's first beta, where they're like, Call of Duty's too big to fail. Kyle Stevenson with Blue Wave here saying, do games like Arc Raiders and Battlefield force Call of Duty to change, or is Call of Duty too big to fail?
I think Call of Duty's just stuck in its ways.
Yeah.
I don't think they care either way. They just are I think they have their blinders on, and they're going to keep doing the same thing. I think the next Call of Duty is going to look and probably feel way too similar to the last couple. I really don't think they're going to take from either of those, because in their minds they're like, oh, look, Battlefield has a battle royale like Warzone. They feel like they're taking from them, which is not I think the right way to go about it. You need to reinvent yourselves and go back to like find that creative juice of what works so well and what made you the biggest first person shooter in all of game history, pretty much. The IP rather. So yeah, I don't know, but they got to do something to get like people like me back in,
right?
Where I at least played the campaign every year, and I haven't for years, because it's just like I kind of feel like I know what I'm going to get. In my eyes, I think it would be cool if they just stopped relying on real world historical things and create their own universe. I think that would be kind of cool.
I mean, Alex Smith writes in, do you guys think the regime change at Activision had an effect on the game? What do you think about that, Light?
It's definitely possible. I mean,
yeah.
I think it'd be naive to say that it didn't, because there's no way that doesn't impact you. I guess it would depend on how far along they were with the creative process when it happened. I'm not sure what like the timeline of that was, but I feel like it had to probably have at least some impact.
Yeah. I think too, and I mean, I'll throw this question at you as well, because I definitely think it has some impact as well. But like, do you think that do you think the success of Battlefield 6 is going to make Call of Duty change, or do you think this failure makes Call of Duty change, if it is indeed actually a failure, by the way?
I don't think this quote unquote failure would make them
Mhm.
change. I think they'd have to have a couple in a row that weren't hitting the benchmarks that they wanted to. And
Sure.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I do think it would kind of be an ebb and flow situation like we were talking about before, where 1 year hits, 1 year doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever really goes away though. They might pivot their strategy or the type of story that they want to sell, or maybe they stop doing campaign and only start doing multiplayer stuff. Maybe they start remaking some of the older games. Maybe they go back to the older game formula and start doing games based off of actual wars again, or like
Mhm.
I don't know. Well, not that that's specifically for Black Ops, but you know what I mean, like just Call of Duty in general. So maybe they pivot, but I don't think Call of Duty or Black Ops necessarily goes away unless there's like multiple years in a row that are markedly a failure.
Yeah.
I think,
Go for it,
can I throw you guys a question of like, do we think they skip next year and they take a year break? Is that a possibility?
I would love them to, truthfully.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
Or
in-
like you said, go to a different type of Call of Duty. Like don't
Yeah.
do Black Ops
Yeah.
next year. Do a different Call of Duty next year.
Or just do something just completely different and be like this is like, instead of going like, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, then Black Ops, Modern Warfare, and like do a new Call of Duty brand and kind of be like, hey, this is a different feeling COD. It feels whatever. And then you give that other team some time to kind of breathe and kind of like, I don't know, get those creative like juices flowing again. But I definitely feel like we're next year, it's going to be, Infinity Ward. And they're like, hey, gang, we heard from the community. You guys are awesome. We're going to go back to our roots. This is back to the, ground and boot game or whatever, like that type of bullshit marketing. And it's going to work. Probably. That's my optimistic outlook, is like, yeah, you'll still probably get your celebrities in the game, but like they're going to be in like army uniforms. Like that's, army fatigues and not, Beavis and Butthead. I think that's where they're going, because I think they need a creative reset in that regard.
I'm kind of with Silkana in chat, and I think like you mentioned it before, of like, I want them to go old school again. There's too much of this high-tech sci-fi stuff that I think a reset in tone and historic time, whatever they set this next one, I think would do wonders.
Sure.
World at War was one of my favorite ones that I played.
Yeah. Or you could do something like, I don't know, it'd be like it's after World War II, but you're hunting down Nazis. That's dope.
I think they're a little probably too scared, because what was the one that Vanguard?
Yeah.
That didn't go over too well. But
exactly. You do need, because like, yeah, they did try to go like, here's an ACOG scope on a Tommy gun that like those technologies didn't exist back then. So like, yeah, that's what makes it harder, is the customization element of it. They can't, like, I don't think they ever go back to World War II, but I do think they go back to an era where you can make those customizable options actually look fitting for that period.
They could also, though, do alternate history versions of it. Like World War II, for example, one of my favorite things to teach my students was like the wacky weapons that they had. Like the bomb dogs. Like, I know that's awful, but like, they really did come up with these crazy technologies that you wouldn't expect from that time. Make a game. If you want to have this wacky stuff, make the wacky stuff, but have it be real wacky stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or as dark as it is, focus on some of the darker elements where people like the fact that I know that people don't want to talk about Nazis right now because it's like, ugh, whatever. But have like the Nazi party was trying to come up, like doing all these crazy tests on things and trying to hunt down like mystical objects. Like they could have and maybe they already did, and I just aren't
No,
I'm
you're
not
right.
familiar with it. But they could do fun games that kind of bring it more grounded while also still having like that mystical, weird edge to it, so they
Yeah.
can get away with, well, that's not historically accurate. Okay, well, you're also hunting down like the Ark of the Covenant, Like,
Yes.
so they
Now
can
your
kind of
husband
blend the
says
two.
so Wolfenstein, ha ha ha. But yeah,
But
like,
yeah, though,
Call of
yeah.
Duty-ify it.
And it
Let's
doesn't have to
go.
be exactly like Wolfenstein. Like, it doesn't have to be your like a disembodied head or whatever, but
Yeah.
like there are actual real historical things that were weird that you
Yeah.
could do and
You could
pull
you
off
could
of.
you could make something cool where like you're in Africa, you're what's his name? You're chasing down like Rommel, and like yeah, like they are after something like weird, and you're trying to uncover why. Like that stuff's cool. We can make that cool. I don't know. There's just I don't think Arc Raiders or Battlefield forces them. I think they have to look internal here, and yeah, I think Call of Duty's biggest problem right now is that it's actually just it's too big. It's Call of Duty is so much and it's everything, and I don't know.
Which is why I genuinely think they need to take next year off.
I would love that. Give them a break.
Yeah.
But it's just such a machine and a
Exactly,
moneymaker
and that's a
for
problem.
not just Activision Blizzard or Xbox whatever. Now it's the whole gaming industry kind of relies on this to propel them. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Talk about the whole industry here for a sec, gang. It's time to talk about Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards and some of the announcements. We're not going to go through all of them. There's like a whole bunch of them. I just kind of want to talk about Game of the Year and all that jazz. So take it away, Kelsey.
This comes from Michael McWhorter over at Polygon. The Game Awards announces the Game of the Year 2025 nominees. The Game Awards announced its nominees for Game of the Year 2025 during a live stream on Monday, and while there were some expected picks, it was certainly a big year for indies. You don't say. That was me, not Michael. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong are all up for Game of the Year. Those three are joined by Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The 6 Game of the Year nominees line up with our own predictions for this year's frontrunners. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 was the most recognized game of this year with 12 nominations across 10 categories. Death Stranding 2 and Ghost of Yotei were both nominated for 7 awards each, and PlayStation Studios as a whole with 19 nominations. Now that the nominees have been revealed, the next round of voting begins. The Game Awards voting jury will also select from nominees for categories like Best RPG, Best Narrative, and many more. Fans can cast their own vote for Game of the Year through December 10th. Do you want to pick the categories to say the nominees show, or do you want me to just read them through?
No, let's save it because there is some questions about it.
Okay,
so that
cool.
said, Jeff Keighley's already coming out saying like the site was down for like the first day. Already tens of millions of people have thrown their votes in, so congratulations. Close second place, the Trophy Room Platties, where we get tens of votes. But no, that's awesome. It shows that like people are engaged with the medium. I love that. Love to see it. The Game of the Year nominees, right? As we say again, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Which of these games, first off, how are we thinking about this list? Is this a good list? Did anybody get snubbed from Game of the Year on this list right here?
I think there was one snub.
Okay.
How is Blueprints not in there?
Arc Raiders. Oh, dang. Yeah,
No,
okay.
whatever.
You're something else.
I with all the fervor with Blueprints, and everyone at least tried it and played it and can acknowledge just how great that game is. I'm shocked that it's not on here. But again, I'm like, my issue with these are, why only 6? The amount of awesome games this year, you couldn't have expanded it to 8 nominees, 10 nominees. I don't know.
My thing, and this is, I'm gonna make people angry, and they're gonna be like, "Meh." And this is not like an across the board statement, but I do think it applies for a decent amount of these. There's a lot of freaking sequels on this list. Like, remember when I was saying like I know I'm gonna love Yotei, but I don't think it'll be nominated because it's a sequel. There's a lot of sequels. Like I don't know, and maybe I haven't played honestly any of these sequels, so maybe they really did like reinvent the game and reinvigorate it or whatever. But also, like, I would have preferred one of the sequels to not be there for something fresh, like a Blueprint. Like, even if I don't necessarily think Blueprints would have won, having something new, because it was new. It brought a lot of people to that style of game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It is interesting because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 sequels.
Yeah.
On there.
A lot. Man, I can't wait to
I
play
guess
Hades
Donkey
2.
Kong Bonanza is kind of a sequel too, though, right? Because it's not really a sequel, just a new entry to Donkey Kong, I guess.
It's a new entry to
I won't count that as a sequel then.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like.
But like next week, I get to play Hades 2 on my Switch. It's gonna be a good time. Everybody's so hot. Oh my god! I saw like the teacher, there's like you're a pupil of like some. She's hot. She's a hot witch. Let me tell you something. She can pick me up, put me down, all that good stuff. Kyle Stevenson, so you're saying Blueprints is missing? You'd like to see?
Yeah,
8 noms?
yeah. I would like to see more. I wish he had more flexibility to expand the nominees a little bit. But also, like, I'm not shocked, right? Like, I'm not shocked. And this is not a shade at their jury and curation process whatsoever.
Sure.
It's a tough job. But, working in PR and doing what I do every single day, it's so hard for these sites to write about the smaller games because it doesn't get that site traffic. So a lot of these outlets that are part of this jury, when they come to these votes, are the most popular games of the year. And oftentimes they are games that are more mainstream.
Yeah.
Because for that reason. And that's just a fact that just is what it is. That's how the industry works, which, some of us are trying to make it better, in other eyes, not. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I just wish he had a little bit more flexibility to kind of expand some of these categories to fit other games that might fit that criteria a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like you said, it does kind of feel like people loved Blueprints when it came out, but then it died off.
Yeah.
People loved Split Fiction when it came out, but then it died off. So there are a bunch of games that people are saying were snubbed, but it's like after the flash in the pan, I didn't hear people talking about them anymore. So it's no wonder they didn't get nominated. Whether, like, no fault of their own, they were great games, but so many great games came out this year that people just moved on and fell in love. Like, I know we were making fun of Joe's, oh, this is game of the year. Oh, this is game of the year. But the reality is that's how most people were. They'd play something like, holy shit, this is amazing. It's my game of the year. And then 2 weeks later or a month later, a new game was coming out and you're like, holy shit, this game is amazing. It's my game of the year. So it's so easy for games to just be like, boop.
And there are, like, I see you have Jeannie's comment on the screen of their take of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 being a wasted slot. I know this is a PlayStation show, but did Death Stranding 2 really push the boundaries for game of the year?
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say. Of course it did. I'm gonna fight you to the death on that one, bud.
I don't know.
Okay, but what about,
Fight
again,
you on a volcano with a guitar.
I don't know the answer to this. This is a genuine question, so nobody get pissed off at me. What about Hades 2, though? Is that a ton different than the first game? Did it deserve to, like, people are saying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 compared to the first one was like a completely new thing and had a big budget and was able to do all these new, great, that's fine, put that there.
Awesome.
But did Hades 2 really expand upon and grow upon and change a lot? I don't know. I didn't play it. I genuinely don't know. But
like Joe, I know you said, I know you're joking. You're not actually going to fight me about Death Stranding 2. What I said, Death Stranding 2 is great. It's phenomenal. It's a well-made game. The story is really, really fun. It is more the same of the first one.
You go to hell when you die, Kyle Stevenson. How
it kind of is,
this?
Joe.
I'll see
it
you there,
kind
Kyle.
of is. Hell yeah, light. But also on that note, Joe. Okay, let's just stay in the Death Stranding realm. Okay.
Just wait. Can I talk to the stable real fast?
No, let me get. Oh, yeah.
I have your backs. Okay, these two
Okay.
are fake fans. They don't really
Sure.
play
I
PlayStation
asked a
anymore.
genuine question. I'm a fake fan. I'm trying to learn and grow,
I-
Joe, and you call me a fake fan.
Lights are right, but
Jeez.
Kyle's in the dung house.
Okay.
I bet he's playing on his Toshiba right now as we speak. Kyle seems to take it away.
But a genuine question, Joe,
Uh-huh.
and I have not played it yet, so you two can tell me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
If Troy Baker was going to get nominated for any role, why is it not Higgs?
Okay. As someone who's not beaten Indiana Jones,
Mm-hmm.
first off, Higgs is incredible. I can't wait. We will have Troy Baker on this show.
I can't
I'm willing
wait.
it into
That'd be great.
existence. Okay, Troy, you're the GOAT. Love to have you on.
Absolutely.
The way Higgs is incredible. I think it's my favorite performance of his.
Sure.
His Indiana Jones though is so. It's wild because it's so Harrison Ford, but then it's like, but it feels like. Oftentimes when you get like someone in the role of like an iconic character, they're like, yeah, but it's not him, right? Troy Baker is him. And I feel like
Okay.
he does a good job of like putting on his best Harrison Ford hat while also still you could hear it's Troy. That
Sure.
makes sense.
I will gladly take the criticism and feedback because I haven't played it, but like again, I generally love Death Stranding too, and I love his performance as Higgs. I think it's my favorite in the game so far. I haven't beaten it completely yet. It's on my to-do docket, but I don't know. I agree with people in chat, like Alex and Timper, what they were saying before. This really is just a trailer show that has awards in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that said, is there anything, or actually, I think Katie writes in, simple question after seeing the nominations of the Game Awards. Do you think anything was snubbed? And what games are you thrilled to see to be nominated? I'm over the moon for Warhorse Studios. I have yet to play 2, but I loved KCD 1, and it's fantastic to see how far the studio has come from originally a Kickstarter project to being nominated for Game of the Year. I'm so stoked for Ad Hoc and Critical Role with Dispatch getting a nomination. As always, much love, you guys. Can I start with my
Did
snub?
they get one?
I believe they did for best. I think narrative. They did get one. I just don't know where.
Because that
I'll
raises
give
more
it a-
questions to me.
Right. Because the games. Listen, I'm on episode 2 right now, midway through. I think it's pretty good so far.
I can't believe
wait to
you're
see
Did
the
you're
rest
Dispatch
of
get a nomination somewhere?
It did somewhere. I know
How,
it did. I
though?
just don't know.
Because they didn't meet the deadline with their final episode.
Kyle's giving it a goog as we speak.
yeah.
That said, I have my snub. You guys ready for this?
Are you
Oh,
about to
best
say what I
indie
think you're
debut.
gonna do?
How is Arc Raiders not in best audio is really
Oh.
wild to me. The audio is legitimately the best audio I've heard in a video game. It's so good. You kidding me? And like that's the one thing. Like, where is it? Best audio. Battlefield, totally get. This is where okay, I'm gonna say it. The Clair Obscur Expedition 33, best audio, like best soundtrack, sure, but audio. I don't know.
It's pretty good. The sound of the combat moves are pretty good.
Okay, you're winning me there. All right,
Yeah.
fire it up. I'll get off
And
my.
each area has like a different kind of sound to it, like,
Okay.
like the ambient sound. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's just been a minute.
Yeah,
Death Stranding 2, dope. Ghost of Yotei, okay. Silent Hill F, really?
Haven't played
Didn't
it, so I
play
can't. Yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me because Silent Hill 2 remake
Oh.
had real great sound.
That's why I believe we gave it the Platy last year because of
which is why I jumped when I ran into a chain.
Yeah.
All right.
I just bring it back because I didn't realize Dispatch got nominated for best debut, which is awesome.
Ah, nice.
But like, I love Claire. Does Charlie Cox deserve a nomination?
Yeah.
Does he really?
Well, you know, going
It's
back
for-
to what a lot
for
of
name
peers
power.
said, it's for
Yeah.
name power. If he
Million
wins,
%.
now you have a celebrity
Yeah.
outside of the gaming
Right.
sphere who has won an award, and now you
Yep.
have another tie, so you can get your feet into Hollywood.
Because I could have named, I don't know, any of the Dispatch performances as
Sure.
one of the year's best for sure.
Well, and then going along with that, is Dispatch going to get snubbed next year now because they didn't meet the
Exactly.
deadline, but now they have a nomination for one category because people wanted them to have a nomination, but they didn't meet the deadline. So now,
Yeah.
next year, people are going to be like, well, they were in last year's show, so they can't be in this year, and now they're not going to get any awards.
I'll tell you the one award here where I am legit upset.
Okay.
How, and this is coming from the biggest hater of this character and game.
Oh, okay.
How the hell is Until Dawn nominated over Sonic 3 for Best Adaptation?
Wow. That's personal growth because you hate that blue son of a bitch.
I hate that blue blur, but Until Dawn is a joke to a fan of the game. That
Yeah, it's
movie
not an
is a
adaptation.
joke.
It's a let's slap this name on so we can
A
get
million
people on and watch it.
%. That's wild.
I mean, Decimy writes and gives their thoughts. Hello, Trophy Room Trio. Before the TGA noms, I was under the impression Silksong was definitely in the run of Game of the Year, but it wasn't nominated for Game Direction, and there has never been a Game of the Year that wasn't at least nominated for Game Direction. Do you think it's still in the run? I personally have Expedition 33 a little ahead, but it's it was very surprised when I saw the noms.
I
Guys,
don't think Silksong wins.
Yeah. I hate to tell you this. I hate to break this to anybody. I think this is going to be a very boring awards because I think Clair Obscur is going to sweep this whole thing. Like, I think it takes all of it. Just the momentum this game has carried. Like you were talking about, like how every other month this game of the year, we're still hearing about Clair. I think it's here, you know? And as I am listen, I'm just going to say it. You know, I love everybody equally, trans rights, human rights, all that jazz. I don't like the French. Okay? I have big beef with them.
So
All
now
right?
we've
But
pissed off
even-
Hawaiians.
Yeah.
We've pissed off people from the South and the French. We're doing great, guys.
Listen, I'm not a fan
No
of them.
wonder we are only loved in the Netherlands.
And trust me when I say I have a story as to why. But a real cowardly folk over there, let me tell you. Ooh-wee.
So he does not speak for the group.
Listen, so look, when you hear my tale later on in the show, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand. But like, even like, listen, it's they're crushing it, and I just think this award show is just, it's theirs to lose. Really, it's awesome. This is the most nominated game right after Last of Us 2. Or overcoming Last of Us Part 2, which means it's going to get a movie adaptation that everybody's going to hate, and then it's going to ruin the reputation of the
No,
brand.
not if it has the actual cast in it.
All right, fair enough.
I did see someone though bring up the point, like, yes, obviously the American cast is amazing, but the French cast kind of got snubbed here, and apparently I didn't play it in French, but apparently the French cast is also phenomenal. So the fact that they didn't really get any head nods, this was disappointing people, and I could see that too. I don't have a say on that because I didn't play it in French, so I don't know. But I could definitely see why that would be like, hey, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, I genuinely, like, every year we do this and we talk about snubs and what we think about the awards. I've been on this train for a bit now, and we kind of mentioned it before. This is a trailer show that has awards. It's just fun to talk about them, but like, in no way, shape, or form do I put a whole lot of stock in these. I'm going to be super excited to see awesome games win, and then the people that go up and talk about it, I will probably get emotional seeing some of these devs go up there and accept their win. But like, everyone watches the Game Awards for the new stuff.
Yeah.
And even with these nominees, even Jeff teasing with like his screenshot of the his Steam page. Did you see that? The Steam store screenshot?
I was so confused about what was going on there.
He under Jeff's account, he only has one game wish listed and one game in his cart. And someone was like, "Oh, what's the one game?" And Jeff just replied with like the eyeball emoji. So like, he's teasing at an announcement
If it's not Elder Scrolls 6, I don't care.
It's probably Half-Life 3. But like, I don't know.
Uh,
It's just,
I guess
again,
that's
even
tomorrow.
in Jeff's, I think, eyes, it's a trailer show first and foremost.
Yeah.
I watched for Fluke Eye. Yes,
Hell yeah.
frickin'.
I
That's right.
agree. I love
That's
that,
right.
man.
Let's go.
We tried to
And
get him to do music for the Indie Game Awards.
And of course, listen, as always, before we end this, stand with Shroud.
No.
Our Raiders are snubbed, you know?
No.
Okay, on that note,
One
I am
day.
okay, but I have to be right back because I can feel migraine coming on, and I gotta go take some
Oh,
Advil before it hits.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I mentioned Raiders too much. Okay. Kyle Stevenson,
Hi.
take away the last big story here, sir.
James Lucas over at the Gamer writes, Xbox Insider says PlayStation is, quote, probably pulling back from PC, end quote, days after saying day and date exclusives are coming. Valve announced the Steam Machine, a new mini PC that repackages Linux gaming into a console-like experience. With access to an enormous catalog of games out of the box, the conversation around exclusives has stirred up once again, leaving everyone asking the same question. Do they even matter anymore? After all, the Steam Machine can play Xbox and PlayStation games without restriction, tearing down the traditional console walls, leaving Nintendo as the only major player to truly embrace exclusivity, at least for now. Windows Central Editor-in-Chief Jez Corden alleges that Sony is looking to step back from its PC push and keep its most prestigious single-player games within the PlayStation ecosystem going forward. It does seem like the games that PlayStation released on PC didn't move the needle for them at all. Quote, PlayStation probably is pulling back from PC, Corden claimed. A quote-unquote very good source told him. The cross-buy buttons in the PlayStation PC iconography is from outdated old builds and is never going to be used. It does seem like the games that PlayStation released on PC didn't move the needle for them at all, partially because they were launched so late, but maybe they've used that as evidence that they shouldn't go any further, end quote. Corden alleged on the XB2 podcast that we'll still see live service games like Helldivers 2 launch cross-platform, but tentpole single-player exclusives such as Ghost of Yotei will never leave PlayStation, or if they do, it will be quote-unquote years later. However, it's worth noting that Corden said just 2 days ago that day and date is coming, meaning exclusives launching on PlayStation and PC at the same time, contradicting his most recent claims. And while several of his reports have been proven accurate, his track record with exclusivity isn't exactly ironclad. In 2023, he shut down rumors that Xbox was porting its heavy hitters to PlayStation, saying that it was, quote, just hard hopium from fanboys, unquote. And we now have Gears of War and PS5 with Halo set to follow suit. So it's worth taking this claim with a grain of salt, though there is certainly a conversation to be had about the future exclusivity with Steam consoles tapping into Xbox and PlayStation's libraries, and the potential of the next-gen Xbox being a PC hybrid that can likewise play any game currently available on Valve's storefront.
All right, gang. Listen, Jez, friend of the show, I think he also mentioned that like this is a very soft rumor that was more like a conversation starter for the show. So again, I think a big grain of salt here. But, you know, a good add-on to what we were talking about last week, Valve entering quote unquote kind of the race, but kind of sorta, really, not really. Do we see PlayStation scaling back their PC ports from to Valve or whatever? Do we see them stopping it because the Steam Machine exists? I don't know. Like I'll throw the ball in your court. Is Sony gonna wake up going, no, we don't need Steam anymore. We're scared of them now, terrified. We're not gonna do anything here with them. It's only on PlayStations where you can play all the games. Exclusives matter.
I guess maybe, but it's not like they have a ton on PC anyways. So maybe they've changed like their future plan with how many of the games they're going to put on there, but I don't know if they're really changing it too much because it's not like they had a crazy amount there to begin with. It's not like their entire library was already there, right? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're reevaluating slightly, but I don't know if I necessarily think they're going to be doing anything crazy at this point.
Yeah, I bet there's people inside of Sony that says, "Ooh, I don't know about this Steam Machine. This is worrisome." But I don't know, Kyle, like for me, these companies have they have a looking glass that goes farther than ours, right? Like they're looking at the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan, the future plan, right? And not saying that they're omnipresent or whatever, they get everything right, whatever have you, like, but they definitely knew this was coming. They definitely knew what Xbox is doing, and likewise for like Nintendo. So they definitely have, not to say no, but they have strong ideas of what each of their competition's doing. So I don't see them not, like, why bring Helldivers, why bring Spider-Man 2, for example, over to PC if you knew in like a year or two Steam was gonna, put out the Steam machine. I don't know. What do you think, Kyle?
I don't know what to think. I really don't.
Halo's on PlayStation.
Cats and dogs are living
Everything
together.
is changing.
That's right.
I don't know. I just don't think it's a big deal if they do come day and date anymore. It's just sign of the times, I guess.
Yeah. I don't
as
have
long
that
as
dog
it
in me
makes no, I don't either. Like to be perfectly honest, I zoned out because I just don't care about this fight anymore.
No, I don't.
Of like, is it going to make the brand that I love for the hobby that I love the most? Is it going to make it able to produce more games for my lifetime? If that means putting games out day and day on PC, I'm all for it. At the end of the day, I just want to play video games on my PlayStation.
Silkin it writes, no, Joe, I hate to tell you, but there's a typo on the thumbnail on the Blue Sky post. Listen, man, I'm dyslexic and I got anxiety. Thank you, brother. Let me know what was the typo so I can fix it.
There.
Is it on
The E and I are switched on there. It's okay.
Damn, there you
I
go.
do feel like that's
Dyslexia
one of the
at
ones
work.
though that brain like auto corrects though.
1
I didn't see it
million%.
till Sakana pointed it out.
I do it all the time.
Woo. Right. Anyway, yeah, Kyle, I'm kind of with you. It's like, truly, listen, we're a PlayStation show. We love PlayStation games, right? We cover PlayStation as the ecosystem. I don't have that dog in me that goes, and these games must stay here. Dude, I'm 34. I got medical bills now. My back hurts. My knee's been hurting for 2.5 months, okay? Come on. It's rough out there. So like, for me, it's like, will they come to PC? I don't know. I listen. I think personally, all PlayStation games will still come to PC. I don't believe any of these rumors. I saw people going, yeah, I also have a source. They also no, you don't. Shut up. You don't know shit. No one does. Sony is so good at like they're so good at leaks, y'all. Like, no one has a PlayStation source. Let's just snuff that one out in the crib, okay?
So you're saying my bear right here is not a valid source for
No.
PlayStation news?
And
Is
neither
that
are
one
the
of those
voices
super
in their
squishy
head.
ones? Oh, so
Yeah.
satisfying.
That's comfy. But like, so for me, it's like, no. Listen, I believe like people like Jez, sure, maybe they have heard inklings here or there, but like, I don't think anyone truly has like a hard source of like, how many times am I going to read you on this show that there's a Bloodborne remake coming? You know what I mean? From an insider. No, they're still going to put games on PC. That's where people are playing. You see the Take-Two CEO literally this week going, hey, man, games are moving to PC. That's where the audience is moving to. And if I was Sony, I would definitely be thinking about not pulling games on PC, but making the gateway to PlayStation easier to get to rather than raising the price of the console. So that's like where the issue really is that, people are able to play these cheaper experiences and new gamers are coming in and they don't care about the high fidelity textures of, Atsu or whatever. They just want a really fun gameplay loop and a game that costs $20. That's where they're at. And that's where you're seeing so many of these games like blow up, like Peak and oh my goodness, what's the
Give me
drug one?
buzzwords.
The drug one.
Schedule 1.
Schedule 1. Like, that's where you're seeing all these small little indies just pop up and blow up out of nowhere. Look at Giant Bonk or whatever that game is. I'm old.
Megabonk.
Mega Bonk. 700,000 copies sold. Ball X Pit, 500,000 copies sold. Cheap thrills. That's what people are kind of looking towards right now. So if I'm PlayStation, yeah, I'm putting all my games everywhere. We're seeing the ceiling hit. I hate to break it to the unbathed out there. Woke isn't killing games. $70 are killing games. $650 for a PlayStation is killing games. Like, that's
laying off half your staff so you can use AI.
100%. All right. Cheap Studio Ghibli AI picks are ruining games. The corporatization of video games is what's killing the creativity of those games. And that's why people are flocking to indies. So, we talk about like, yeah, this year was a great year for indie games, in terms of like Game Awards. That's going to keep happening because these games are going to be in more and more people's hands. They're going to be more and more phenomena. They're going to be more and more phenomenons like these. And all of a sudden the SEO is going to change, so that was a rant. I'm sorry I yelled at the clouds.
It's okay.
No, I would say we are closer to a future where there is day and date PlayStation and PC games than the future that there are no PlayStation games on PC. So I hate to break it to some folks because there is a contingent of the PlayStation audience that are like, look, this game didn't do 300,000 concurrent viewers. Must have been a failure. And it's like, not how that works in the slightest, actually.
I can't take that argument anymore.
No,
I
know.
can't do it.
But even then, it's like, really? They're not a fan of Steam? Do they have customizable boot up screens for The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, like God of War, like that they made for Steam, for the Steam Deck? Like, no, it's not going away. Don't believe the lack of hype. Aztec King, just listen, if you're just like me, it doesn't matter. It's just, that's my whole thought. As more people get to play the games, I'm happy for it. I don't want to be like these Xbox creators that are going to tell you, hey, everything's great and it's happy and it's wonderful. And then all of a sudden the ceiling falls and everybody's like in a very depressed bunker somewhere because Halo's on PlayStation. Like, there's going to be a day where Atsu's on a PC and you're playing it on a mouse and keyboard. You're going to live. Everything's going to be all right.
And then all of the unwashed will be happy because they can mod her to have her fake makeup on and her fake boobs.
That's right. So, yeah, it's great.
I can't wait for that day to come to see other people axe kick their desk. Like when Horizon was rumored to be going elsewhere. Like, I don't know if you ever saw that clip because that was years ago. There was a rumor that was coming to PC, and some guy got so upset that he literally axe kicked his desk.
And you see
so
his
angry.
mess. His room was a mess. Things thrown around, and you just hear on the mic, like it's someone
like
my size.
The one video of that kid who got really angry and tried to shove the remote up his butt when he was angry. Like, you need help. Go to therapy.
Oh my God, yes.
Bonnie Barefoot writes, I have everything because I've always loved PlayStation, but my brother is an Xbox guy. Yikes. Only kidding. If he wants me to play on an Xbox, he buys 2 copies, one for me and one for him. Ooh, nice.
Great, yeah.
All right. That said, Aztec King writes, with Sony coming out with nice monitors and PC-like accessories, and they're still porting games to PC, do you think PlayStation will ever join the PC scene? Will they ever come out with a designated PlayStation PC for their fans? And here's something that Aztec points to. All right. Why the hell would PlayStation give up on the PC thing if they're coming out with PC speakers, PC monitor? Like, they're going to come out with a PC mouse. You just wait. Okay. It's going to be white and going to be blue accents all over it. It's happening, guys. That said, they already make them. I think they're called the PS5. I think they need a bit, though. I would say this. I bet they have like an Asus like rig, that'd be cool. I think that's as far as they go. What say you, Light?
No. Insightful, deep commentary.
Whoa, I know.
No,
And God bless you.
I don't.
I've seen you resting your head like this because I know the migraine's killing you. So God
So
bless.
here's the thing. This is a tangent. I apologize. You can cut
Yeah,
this
go
from
for
the
it.
show if you want. I get optical migraines.
Okay.
So when they start, I basically like lose pockets of vision and I see like little fireworks. Like I'll get little bursts through my eyes. So like I can see, but it's like I feel like I have to blink away a lot. And then my eyes get a little swollen and I don't quite get a headache, but there's a pressure on my head. Tomorrow I'll have the headache, or like in a couple hours I'll have the headache. But right now it's just like my eyes just feel a little swollen. That's why I took my contacts out too. And it's like someone put a rubber band around the top of my head, and I'm like I feel like I have something in my eye because I can't quite see right, but I don't.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, listen, you don't have to run fast, but it's flashes. It's coming. Hey gang, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Mafia the Old Country gets free ride update this week. Adds first person driving, challenges, classical difficulty, and open world, by the way, and more. So ooh-wee, Mafia fans, your time has come. Again, I'm gonna be probably buying this on Black Friday, but not from Best Buy because they fixed the price. That said, PlayStation 5 Welcome Hub update adds stat tracking and backgrounds. This comes from Push Square. Sony has pushed a new update live on the Welcome Hub app on PlayStation 5 that adds a new widget with extra stat tracking on it, as well as seasonal animated background that changes throughout the year. On our UK PSN account, the update is live now, and you'll be alerted to the new widget on the background. When you add the widget, it will which is called Recently Played. Your latest played game will be displayed along with the total number of hours, how many sessions you've had, and your overall game progress. Then, new animated background is linked to the current season and time of the year. At the moment, it's autumn. I get it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You get it. SEO. It's autumn. There could be leaves falling, and then when winter happens, it's going to be a background of snow. Look at that. Neat.
Does anyone else find
Fancy.
that sad?
What?
I find that incredibly sad.
The widget?
Just go. No, the seasonal background thing. Just go outside. Look out a window. I don't know.
Maybe it's for the people who live in the desert and want to see snow.
That is fair. That is fair.
It's gonna confuse the Australians. Where's the snow? And where's the koalas? And why do I sound like Ringo? Hey, Kyle Stevenson, would you like to read this piece of Flash news?
As if playing Elden Ring isn't punishing enough, a book all about its lore is coming soon. Activision is making an Elden Ring book, guys. Christmas is right around the corner, you guys. That is what Jer wrote. That is not the title of the story.
That's right. It's also from Push Square, but I really want this idea.
Cool.
I would read the shit out of this. I don't even know how to read. I barely know how to spell, so can you send it in the chat? But I would learn.
There's probably going to be an audiobook.
Yeah, but I want this big. You see, like, this thing is huge. It's like...
Well, but you can listen as you read along.
Yeah, but it's like a Bible looking
Do
thing.
they have a picture of it on Push Square?
Uh-huh. It's
All right,
big.
let me see if I can pull it up.
As I read this next piece, Peacock has renewed the hit video game adaptation Twisted Metal for a third season, appointing David Reed as the new showrunner and executive producer. And listen, gang, the source, I got this from Jeff Keighley's Twitter. So there you go. I'll finish season 2. I don't know why I stopped, because I was having fun with it.
Haven't watched any of it. Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's very much like B-rated, like comedy, but it's like welcomed. It's like good. It's like Terrifier level of like B like budget.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Huge GOTY PS5 patch drops next week, adds new game plus items and more. Sony has confirmed, this comes from Push Square, a significant update for GOTY will go live on the 24th. That's a new number I just invented.
21st.
My birthday is 21st.
The 21st.
Look at that. Look at that Elden Ring
Yeah, that's
book.
pretty.
That's a
Audio
real
listeners,
pretty looking book.
It looks like the Bible, but better. And for the Christians out there, no disrespect. Some of those books are real cool, but this one's dope.
Well, this cover, the red side, is that Millennia, right?
Yeah.
And then Renala on the back, you
Correct.
think?
Yes.
Nice.
Makes me happy.
I know things.
So, all right. In Update 1.1, New Game Plus is the headliner. You can start a second playthrough from the main menu and carry over your gear upgrades from your first run, instantly kitting you out for a second trek across EZO. There will be harder difficulty modes and offer, as well as further 2 trophies to unlock.
Don't do that. Don't ruin my 100%.
Mr. Light has been so annoyed because that's like the 4th game recently that's added new trophies after he's already gotten the 100%.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice.
Mafia being another one that he was annoyed about.
Also, it's a new vendor to the campaign.
Don't piss off the Mafia, Joe.
Please don't.
Listen.
We can't add them to the list.
Now listen, I live 10 minutes away from the Bada Bing. I respect to the Italian brothers and sisters out there. And the Goombas, as they're called, I think. Don't know if that was a cuss. Sorry if it was.
Ay, ay, ay.
Once again, Joe does not speak for the company.
Nope.
Anyway, there could be ghost flowers in this game. 30 cosmetics, including new visual sets, weapon dyes, and 10 extra charms, which you won't use because you're still using the 7 ones you unlocked in the beginning. Finally, in-game photo mode is getting new settings and filters, while accessibility options will now offer button remapping. Ooh, God bless. Nice. I can't wait to go and plat this game.
I saw this on Blue Sky today. I am getting a little annoyed that this seems to be a thing with every PlayStation game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A few months later, let's add all this stuff. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right, gang. It's one of our favorite segments of the show. It's what you've been playing. What you been playing, bud?
I haven't been in the mood to play anything for reasons. Law and Order, SVU. I don't want to play anything. I'll just go put on the TV and just watch Olivia Benson do her best. Mm-hmm. And she's really good at it.
There you go. Olivia Benson. Let me see if I remember who she is.
She is Law and Order to me. Like,
oh, my wife. Yeah. One of my first wives when I was
added to the list. Added to the list.
Did her and Christopher Maloney hook up yet in the show? I remember they were teasing that for a minute.
I don't know. I'm only on season 3. I'm going from the beginning.
Ship. I'm writing that down.
Season 3 of like 28 or whatever it is.
3 of 30.
Yeah.
It's like Judge Judy. There's just too many seasons.
Exactly. The thing that I'm annoyed about, this is a Law and Order rant, there are some episodes that tie into the regular Law and Order seasons, but like on Peacock, those seasons aren't available. So I can't watch the episodes that tie into the one I just watched, and it annoys the shit out of me.
They used to do that with like CSI too, where they would have like CSI crossover episodes, or like all those shows where they were on like syndicated TV.
Yeah,
is that what it's called? They would have like crossovers to other shows similar, like 911 and firefighters and ambulance driver, like all those crossovers.
And like with Alex and Silkanet, Mighty 9 is out today. The Critical Role next animated show. I watched the first episode when they released it on YouTube last week. It's very good.
Very good.
Can I say something?
No.
Okay,
Yes, again.
Fair enough.
Migraine light is spicy light.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Christopher Maloney has aged like fine wine. Good on that guy. You know?
I don't know if I've seen him recently.
Oh, look at that. Light is turning off safe search. All right. So just SVU.
Oh, hello. All right.
Yeah, just that.
Your eyebrows.
Dude, I could give The Rock a run for his money with the people's eyebrow.
That was so good. It went like, can't even do it. Oh my goodness. Like anything you've been playing?
Yes, I actually started. Oops, brain. Hold on, it will get there. It's working. I started Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission.
Nice.
Met Yuffie and Sonan. Is that his name?
Okay.
Had fun so far. I'm
Okay.
just sad though. Yuffie seems very cute. Sonan seems like he's going to be really cool, but they're just not. They're not the core group, and I just miss them. I'm only like an hour in, so it's still very early. But I miss my people.
Spoiler alert. You'll see him again.
Well, I have seen them around. I've seen them around.
Yeah.
Like I could play against them in the game or like the board game or whatever.
Sure.
And I'm sure they're going to tie into the story, but like I just want to be them, you know?
No, yeah, for sure.
Yuffie's a kid and she acts like a kid and it's very cute.
She's
but also,
very
like,
much a kid. Yeah.
She is very much a kid, you know?
So I've been playing a lot of video games lately.
Our creators.
Arc Raiders.
Sure.
Guys, have you locked in your numbers?
80 hours.
I was going to say 90.
Oh.
Ooh, give me too much credit. I have played 62 hours of
Oh,
Arc
see, when you
Raiders.
said last week you had 30, I was like, oh, if he's going to make us guess, it's going to be over double
Exactly.
that. That's why I went 80.
So he's pretty much on par with what he played last week.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I've become a villain in this game.
Shocking nobody.
Breaking news. Nobody is
seeing
surprised.
Right here is my favorite moment of this game I think I've had yet. Where
Why are people crawling on the ground?
great question. So
they
here, I'll
hurt?
restart it from the beginning here. There is a control tower that has like the best loot in this level. And there's this one squad that's kind of been harassing the whole server, and they're going up to the top of this tower.
Oh, so you're
And
not on the same team.
We're not on the same team at the slightest.
Okay.
So we need to get to that tower too, Luke and our buddy Kev. We need to get to on top for this quest. There's these two squads that almost killed us, but we were able to convince, hey, you guys should take the zip line with us. It's a choke point here, but there's so many of us, we could just overpower them, run up and just gun them all, and we will split the loot with you all. And they're all like pretty new, they're pretty fresh. And they're all
The lie
like,
detector determined that was a lie.
and what you're seeing there is a whole bunch of people just running out, and it legit was like D-Day of just like they knew we were coming. They were just like they were throwing all types of traps and like smoke grenades and like fire our way and right back at us. And legitimately at this part in this video, I realized, oh wait, I'm gonna just let the two teams duke it out, and I'm just gonna sit back and I'm just gonna watch them all die, and it's gonna be more loot for me. And that's exactly what happens here. This guy kind of tries to help me out, but I kill him. And after this clip ends, we're looting everything. The guys are still on the top of the roof. Our friends, only 2 out of the 6 made it. So 2 of them are just looting. And Luke Lore, the insipid goose himself, says, execute order 66. And I go, Luke, no. These are good people. They helped us out. And he's just like, Joe, execute order 66. So I killed the 2 guys. I shot them both with a shotgun. And since then, my bloodlust has not ceased. I'm becoming pretty disgusting in this game. A lot of people are very shocked at what I've become. And I love this game so much. There was one time where we took down a team, and this other team literally walked in on us as we were looting the body of these dead teams. They're like, oh, hey guys, we're just walking through, and I just pull out my shotgun and I shoot them. And they're like, why did you do this? Why did you do this? And I was just like, 'cause you walked. I go, you walked in the middle of a murder scene.
You've seen too much.
Too much. But here's the beauty of this game. We do the same thing to this big old like mechanical spider, right? It's called a matriarch. We're going to take it down. We have all of our stuff with us. We meet, I think, 1 or 2 other teams. This is just earlier today. And we're like, hey gang, we're going to go take down this matriarch. Are you with us? They say yes. It doesn't go well for us. Everybody dies pretty much off the rip. It's shooting all sorts of things and missiles at us. Lands, knocks out both my teammates, and there's literally just me and one guy left. And then all of a sudden, the guy just looks at me. I go, okay, I'm going to res my guys. You just wait here. I'm just healing up. This French son of a gun just starts shooting me with the shittiest gun.
Oh, this is your hatred for the French now.
In the shittiest gun in the game. And so it's not even a quick death because I'm able to literally heal myself. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? We could still kill this thing. We couldn't. And he's like, I am so sorry. I just had to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then he kills me. And we're all down. I'm like, you coward.
So after, listen, hold on. Let me get this straight here.
He's not going to make it. He's going to die. We were like literally in a hut. The thing's going to shoot at you.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Joseph. You are mad at the French because this man betrayed you.
Yeah.
After you just finished telling us multiple tales of your bloodlust.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? That's you give it, you get it.
Yeah.
You can't dish it, or you can't take it, don't dish it.
Yeah.
You were betrayed because of your betrayals. This man was probably hunting you down because you murdered his friend.
Here's the thing. I've met a lot of unkind
He's the John
French.
Wick of Ark Raiders.
No, he's not. Let me tell you. He missed a lot. He was shooting at my feet. Listen, and maybe I was in a room full of these guys because I was playing with my good friend Jordan Lister of the show Hello Sir. And we were in like the British like EU lobbies, but man, there was a lot of mean French people on the other end. So the French, you got to earn back my trust is all I'm gonna say.
Listen, they're just sassy. I can appreciate a good sass.
Sacre bleu. All right, Kyle. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, hey, gang, are we holding on to anything? Anything at all?
My newest book.
I have a basketball medal from when I was a child.
Hell yes. Yeah, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was pretty good on the court, you know? I was pretty good.
TZ is a, what do you call him? A hooper? A baller?
Ooh, hell yeah. Shot collar.
Are we still here?
I got a remote for my AC.
Aren't you fancy?
Exciting.
Prepare the drop. Listen, there's been a lot of, and I might add, that's called American exceptionalism. That's what Tim Purr writes in the chat. There's been a lot of jokes about me being an American and needing oil, all right, in these lobbies. I just want to say.
We do make a lot of dumb decisions in our attempt to try to get oil.
I would say it would be a real shame if we found oil in the UK, Jordan. That's all I'm saying.
I can't wait for next week's episode. I will specifically keep an eye on the French podcast numbers.
Yeah, those podcast chart numbers are
exactly.
pretty low.
We'll see what happens there.
All right, fair enough. Listen, the Dutch, you guys still, Netherlands? Y'all are on it, man. Good on you guys. Best teammates a boy can ask for. French? Can't be trusted. I don't know. All right. Prepare the drop. Here are the latest steals and deals coming to the PlayStation storefront. I can't do the voice. My voice is done.
That's fine because it is a very small release week next week for PlayStation Land.
For what?
I know. A game called Isla, AILA, is coming on November 25th. Looks like an action game. I know nothing about it. Pools comes to PS5 and PSVR 2 on the 25th next week. That's like a one of those backroom games where you get lost in these like liminal spaces. But they're pools. And then
nightmares.
Yes, big time. And then on November 27th, Bubble Bobble Sugar Dungeons comes out.
Say that 5 times fast.
Bubble Bobble Sugar Dungeons. Bubble Bubble. Nope, I can't do it.
Honestly, I was pretty impressed you got
Bubble Bubble.
Joe, your turn.
Baby Billy's Bobble Bonkers.
Is that the bee book from Berenstain Bears?
Ooh. Berenstein or Berenstain?
Shit, I say Berenstain, but it's Berenstain.
I don't know. There's like that Mandela effect going around. Like
every book that I found from my youth, I was convinced, and it was all Berenstain.
Yeah, it's
bullshit. Someone erased it.
Yep.
Now that's a righteous gemstones pull. Gang, it's time for the last segment, but the favorite segment of the show. That's time for the Sony Pony Express.
Yeehaw!
Y'all crushed it again this week. There's so many questions for each and every little topic that we had that now we only have but one question for the show. But please write your questions down. Join the Discord. Let us know. We have a whole segment, a whole little hashtag group part of the Discord where it's all about just questions. Toss them in there. I read them out here. There's a good chance I'll read them. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. Most of the times I do.
But sometimes I don't.
On occasion, you get to grace this show, like M9 Prime writes. Kyle Stevenson, take it away.
Oh, you took the joke away from me, damn it. Damn it. Sorry. I was going to say the only question comes from the country of France, and they just say, how dare you?
You guys are cowards.
M9 Prime writes in, hey, Trophy.
You stare me in the eyes when you kill me in our greatest. Stare me in the eyes.
So I recently got an itch to play Cities Skylines again, and it's still a fantastic game, but it got me thinking how I always enjoyed these types of games as a kid, but I would need to use cheats because I would always blow my budget. Now as an adult, I can balance the budget and progress in the game easily. So my question for you is, are there any games you played as a kid that you loved, but were not good at, that are easy for you now? I'll tell you one that I was terrible at.
Go for it.
And it's a PC game. The old school Warcraft and StarCraft games, I sucked at as a kid. I loved playing them. I'm pretty sure I would rock those so hard right now. I feel like
on the dais, baby.
Absolutely. I know how to plan my battlefield. I know that you need your resources. You can't go all guns blazing. That's how you lose.
That's right.
Yeah.
Light, what say you, miss?
I have a couple answers, but the first one I don't know if it really counts because World of Warcraft, speaking of Warcraft, World of Warcraft would be one. I was stuck in World of Warcraft. I could not level my character for the life of me. Now, to be fair, I refused to do any dungeons, so that hurt me a lot. But I could not level my character. I remember when I finally got my mount, I think I hit like level 60 or something. It was like a celebration because that shit took me years to do. And I'm much better at the game now, but the game is easier to hit those milestones now. So I don't know if it really counts. But I did play like when they re-released the classic version. And while it was still much more challenging than the current version, I was definitely much better at it, even though I still don't do dungeons. And then the other game, this isn't necessarily something I played when I was a kid, but when we very first got our PlayStation, Mr. Light and I got a joint PlayStation, we tried The Last of Us. And we were so ass at that game. You know, when you first get out into the city and you go into that one building where you meet your first clickers and you have to like sneak through all of the clickers and kill them. There's only like 3 in there, but it feels like a million. We could not get past that segment for like, I don't know, an embarrassingly long time. So we turned the game off and never turned it back on again. And then when I had my YouTube channel, everyone was like, you need to play The Last of Us. I was like, oh God, I'm so scared. I'll do it. I literally did it like the first try. I don't know why it was so hard, but it was still The Last of Us would be my official answer.
All right. For me, can I say something? Something crazy.
I think you've said a lot of crazy things so far today.
What's one more
I've been
crazy?
in the right state of mind this whole podcast, guys. I think I've gotten better at every game as time has progressed.
Yeah,
I think becoming better.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's probably a fair statement.
I remember when I say this on the show a lot, but like Luke's like, well, Joe, this is middle of COVID. He's like, once you get that job again, all your skills are gonna. I'm like, nah, I'm still transcending them on the battlefield. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm there. But I would say, for me, it's definitely horror. Like horror games, I've seen tremendous growth in. I can only play them when I'm definitely in the mood for them. Like when my anxiety's not bad. Like right now, my anxiety's terrible. So I can't play it or watch anything horror related because my anxiety just won't let me. But yeah, I would say that. Kyle, is there one more example? Because I'm going to try to get a special guest on the show real quick that you would like to share. Just a special guest real fast on the show.
Who's the special guest going to be? What's another example that I have?
Maybe for both of us, Bloodborne.
Like yeah, I would say the Souls, the harder games. Yeah, for sure. Because like I first tried Bloodborne just because I heard it was great, and I sucked at it real bad. And then we don't hear anything if you have your mic.
Oh no, I'm calling right now.
Okay. Who do you think he's calling? The French embassy?
Maybe
Okay.
the CEO of Spam.
I'm gonna laugh if no one picks up.
No one's picking up. Huh? Who is that? I couldn't see.
I can't read that.
It was a glare.
And I'll get back to you when I can. Thanks.
Hey, Amy, it's your best friend, Joe. Listen, in the beginning of the show, people have been calling me out that I've been not holding true to some of my promises that I've been making lately. Like this whole release the list. It's a long story. It's not the list that you think. Definitely not part of that.
So he says.
So I say, but it's definitely, I was definitely not there. Okay. That said, though, one of them, I was supposed to put clown makeup on my face. This was years ago for a bet I lost.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind next week when we record the show live, you put the clown makeup on my face?
Am I going to finally get to meet Amy?
And then you get to meet my friends live on the podcast. You can't say anything heinous. Maybe a 9/11 joke. That's
we
all
can
you
we can chant penis.
You can chant penis. That's something you're able to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, because you're good with makeup. You know how to put white on my face, I think. All right. See you, bud.
This will be a fun conversation white in the morning on my tomorrow. Face is what he said.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, there you go. I'm correcting a great wrong that I keep forgetting to do. Next week's episode, clown makeup on my face.
Why are you so sassy?
Nose.
I didn't even bring it up today.
No, a lot of people in the chat was like, you didn't even put on the makeup.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
It was the French there being sassy.
Exactly.
Oh, can we change it? You have to be a mime?
No.
When's the Clair Obscur mime?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm in a box. I'm in a box.
You guys look at it and goes, oh, I did. It was the French.
There you go. See? Oh, it's like... All right. That said, that's it. That's all of the show we got tonight. Is there anything we'd like to spotlight before we get on out of here? T, what's it you miss?
I'll just the same as always. My gaming content, I love gaming for your Let's Plays / streams on Twitch and YouTube, and movie reactions and TV show reactions over at Lightweight Reacting. Final Fantasy Intermission will be going up tomorrow, and then I will also be starting another game going along with that, which I'm not going to say yet. And then on the reaction channel, 300 went up most recently, and Troy was supposed to go up today, but there were some copyright issues, so it's going up on Saturday.
There you go.
I've never seen Troy. Is it good?
It's very good.
Yeah.
So good.
I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't have a Greek
Lots
accent in the slightest.
Lots of beautiful, beautiful humans in that movie.
I think that's Brad Pitt probably at his peak.
Mm-hmm.
There, I said it.
All in high school, everyone that took Latin got to go to the movies to see that. Not me in Spanish class. We watched The Notebook in Spanish, and yeah, she put the Notebook on and just put the Spanish audio on. What was the other one? Por agua con chocolate, I think it is. It's a very sexy movie that we should not have been
water
watching.
with chocolate?
Yeah, it's something along those lines. It was wild. Huh. I think the barn burned because they're having sex with each other at the end of the movie. I was like, I feel like you should be showing the high schoolers this. I don't know.
In college, I was in a Japanese history through film course, and so we literally learned about Japanese history through film. It was really freaking cool. But there was one modern film we watched where there was like awkward scenes to watch as your college professor, and it was like a class of 10 because it was only the history majors who were seniors. Like it was a very small group of people. Like we were specialized at that point, and my college professor just sitting there like this. Eating it up, and we're like, dude, just go watch porn. What are you doing?
I thought for a split second that he was staring at you 10 while you were watching the movie that way. Like, whoa.
No, he's the only girl in the class. I would have walked out.
I'm imagining that high school classroom. Once like the bell rings, everybody's like hunched over, got their books below their waists. Why is everybody walking weird? Nothing. Spanish is just really hard.
Can we have a post-show talk about this? Because I have stories as a teacher.
100%.
Okay.
100%. All right, everybody, let's get to that then. Everybody, we love y'all.
Oh,
Sorry.
You
Yeah,
can find me at Mr. K Step everywhere.
yeah.
And follow 61 Indie for the Indie Game Awards and all the stuff we do over there.
And go give them lots of love because
Yeah.
Unwashed have found them.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a rough week for us at the 61 Indie side of things. So please go show your love to.
Go show your love to them. Over at 61 Indie, they're awesome. They're doing awesome things. They have a Discord and socials and all of that stuff.
Am I back? I didn't realize.
Yep.
Did I freeze?
You're
You
back.
froze again, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I meant show your love to Mike Towndrow, not the Unwashed, because he's getting the brunt of it. And then, like I always say, tell someone you love them. Tell them you appreciate them because we definitely need it. And I love you too, Owen.
Oh, that was perfect
Aw.
timing. Wait.
And yeah, we'll see you later.
There you go. You can find me over at Mr. Badbit. You can find this show over at PS Trophy Room on YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitter, all the places. You can find me over at Mr. Badbit at all the places. If you liked what you heard, please consider dropping a 5-star review over on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Please consider hitting that like button, that share button. It really does help us out. Leave a nice comment as well. Really brightens my day. And if you really like us, please consider dropping us a buck our way over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. I know times are tough, so I appreciate everybody even just giving us the check a look. So thank you all so much. With all that said, with all that away, everybody keep you what's about you, keep hunting, and keep playing PlayStation. Bye-bye.
Bye, love you.